Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
It's always so weird how when we do the microphone check before we start recording, how you always like so check, like it's so softly.
Really?
And then when you start speaking, it's just like
Did I go check?
yeah, check. It's
Todd.
very
You
very
literally-
low.
I was like, give me a mic check real quick, and you're like, mic check real quick.
Yeah, and it was very low and
It was not low.
okay.
You listen.
All right,
If
are
you
we
want to
on?
make it
We're
loud,
on. Hey, welcome to TJ and Jodi's
Hi.
house. The premier podcast on the all of the internets and fax machines from here sea to shining sea, and videoing on YouTube's, always videoing on YouTube's. Brought to us again by our friends at Josh's Market. We love Josh and Garrett. They run the place.
yeah.
And Garrett has been working very hard in a neck brace. I think he's out of the neck brace now.
Is he? I haven't seen him when I've been
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, nothing stops them from getting the fresh produce and all that you love, as well as we love. They helped us out with this thing that's burning up the YouTube right now, where Tech D Rob has never really tried much fruit,
Right.
and so did you video that, Mr. Todd?
Yeah.
That whole thing. So there's a big video of Rob trying fruit for the first time, and Alexis got all of it from Josh's.
Oh,
So he's
Yummy.
eating blackberries and mangoes and all of that stuff.
okay, cool.
Josh's Farmers Market is in Mooresville, aka Mooresville, and it's in conjunction with the YMCA there. It's on the grounds of the YMCA, and they always have big stuff on the weekends, like specialty food trucks and dessert trucks and
Yeah.
all of that. Bluegrass bands sometimes, and then I don't think they have many like death metal bands out there at the farmers market on Saturday. But I don't know if it's always bluegrass type music, but
I
it's
just
always
think-
good live music and stuff.
Yeah.
It's family fun.
I can't stop thinking about those chairs. I want those chairs that they sell
Yeah,
out there.
the ones from our video.
yeah,
Yeah,
I want that.
Well, I thought we were getting those, and you have to order them
I don't know. I gotta go look.
because we're gonna have a front porch to put them on
I know.
in less than a month. They'll be finished with our house.
Yep.
And we'll have Josh's Adirondack glider rockers love seat combo out there.
Didn't they swivel too? Yeah.
And they had a table.
They didn't swivel. How's
Yeah.
it?
They turned.
They rocked and spun.
Yeah.
How they gonna spin with two people in them? So if one person doesn't want to spin,
No, they were separate.
It's not a ride.
Hmm.
It's a separate chair.
okay.
Oh gosh.
Well,
It's not
anyway,
tilt-a-whirl.
Josh's Farmers Market is fantastic,
Yeah.
and thank you very much to them for bringing us the magic every week. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to afford to sit here in the middle of the day and record a podcast like people who don't have real jobs or anything. So,
Wait, you know another service they do? They will come to your house and bring pumpkins and all the things to decorate your porch.
really?
Yeah.
Do they carve them and everything, or they just bring you the supplies?
They bring you the supplies, but they
Okay.
set it all up and decorate it. So that's
Yeah.
another fun thing they do. They do everything.
Okay. Why have you never used that service?
Because you tell me it's too expensive for me.
No, I wouldn't. I would just say I don't want to be tripping over pumpkins when I'm trying to get in the house.
And when I say too expensive, he thinks over $1.99 is expensive. So
Can you hear her on that microphone, Todd?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, since you just,
Oh.
why do you think he can't hear me?
I don't know, because,
Am I not
Yeah.
talking loud enough?
no, you're fine. All right,
You're a
so
little loud.
there's a lot of stuff today on TJ and Jodi's house, and some of it is going to be fun, and some of it is going to be not so pleasant, and I'll tell you why. I have a feeling that it's
Great.
not going to be so pleasant in the whole thing,
Fabulous.
but we're not going to bicker or quarrel.
It depends what you say.
I refuse to engage.
Well, then don't
and
engage.
Stop, look.
I can tell. I just know you're up to something bad.
And whenever I tell you what's going on, it'll all make sense after we just had this little outburst. So that's coming up next.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Josh's Farmers Market here in Mooresville, North Carolina, has been a part of our lives for many, many years, way before we started working with them on the TJ and Jodi's podcast. We're about to try the Granny's Old-Fashioned Donuts.
How is that?
I'm actually weak in my knees.
They have mums!
They're really good people as well. It's a family-run operation, and they're good, honest, down-home people. I tell you, Ma, this is what we need right here.
I know.
We put this out on the front porch and just watch the cars go by and throw our hands up at them, even though we don't know who they are. We thank them so much for being part of TJ and Jodi's house and the Ace and TJ 5G.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Okay, so you've probably been listening so far and you're wondering, why is Jodi so grouchy today? Why is she in such a shrimp mood today? And she has a good reason for it. She is suffering, as my grandmother would say, my Nana, God rest her soul, in Jonesboro, Louisiana, would say, she is suffering terrible bad with a sciatic nerve. She's got sciatica nerve problem. Is that why you're so testy
I didn't think
today?
I was testy.
Jodi.
I didn't. But
You know,
yes, it hurts.
the first step is recognizing we have a problem. And
You are not a counselor.
You
so stop.
started in being testy today, and I'm just trying to tell people so they don't think you're mean that there is a reason, and it's because of your tremendous pain in your back and buttocks area.
Yes, it hurts.
Does it go from your back down through your buttocks, down your leg, like that kind of sciatic nerve pain?
Mid-thigh, yeah.
Mid-thigh. It is terrible,
It hurts really
because
bad.
I've had that before.
Yeah.
She was on ice yesterday, then on heat.
I was alternating.
And for her to be doing an ice pack on anything is
bad.
a big deal.
It's bad.
You hate the
She
cold.
Hate
doesn't like anything cold.
But I was in misery.
And then she got mad at me because she couldn't find the soft blue ice pack thing. Like I did something with it. And she kept saying, well, Mom used it when she was here. And then I used it before that. Well, then why are you mad at me? Because you can't find it. That means that I didn't use it.
Yeah, but I
You must
noticed
have used it.
I noticed you out in the garage digging in ice chests. 'Cause you
I just went and looked in the freezer to see if it was in the freezer out there.
I saw you digging in your million ice chests that you collect.
Because I was trying to help you find it. I didn't think I had it. But anyway, see, I'm trying to be sweet and understanding.
Yeah, I was in pain and misery.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm better right now.
You are?
Yep.
So then you should have seen her yesterday. How mad and
I was an angry
terrible
bird.
to deal with she
Yeah,
was.
I was.
But you've been doing something that has you excited and proud of yourself, and you've been an
Proud of
accomplishment.
myself.
Yeah, because you've been redoing some furniture pieces.
Yes, I did.
Because we're getting a new house, and what do you call that? You've been doing chalk paint.
Furniture, yeah. Getting all new hardware, chalk painting the furniture, trying to salvage what we have.
And it looks good.
Thank you.
But you know, she's very good at. I'm gonna say anything that you try, you're good at usually.
Thank you. That's very
Almost
nice, but
everything.
I don't think so.
You're a go-getter. The only thing I can think of.
Cooking. I know you're going to say it.
No. My God.
Cooking.
No, I was gonna say the only thing that I ever remember that you've tried doing and it didn't turn out right and it upset you was that time you tried to make that peppermint cake.
Cooking.
But it was the one thing that you
baking,
just
though.
yeah.
Baking, yeah.
You tried to make, I think it was a Paula Deen recipe for a peppermint
Yeah.
cake or something, and it fell apart or something like
But
that.
you remember when we were first married and I tried to cook, was I trying to do red beans and rice and I burned them? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm not a good cook. But I know it.
Okay, but I didn't say that.
That's okay.
You're saying that.
Because I know it.
You're a good cook
Okay.
with certain things.
Yeah.
You
All right.
know,
Okay.
What is the little hamburger helper helps her make a great meal? You're. Some people can't even do that.
Okay.
Some people can't even do that.
Anyway, I love my painting, and if anybody has something old, that chalk paint is the best. Easy, you don't have to prime, paint.
But
It's amazing what new hardware will do to something.
right, and it's not even that it was old and dilapidated or anything.
No.
We just are changing the decor, the colors and all in our new house are going to be different.
Yep.
And you made it match.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Did 2 pieces.
I
And
did.
then you're going to do another one.
Yeah.
When are you starting on that armoire?
Well, when you can move it onto, it's big. So if you can move it onto something to where I protect the floor, so I can paint it.
So a piece of visqueen or something.
Yeah, something.
You're my visqueen.
Oh my God.
All right.
And I'm here to straighten your crown for you
Oh,
when it
Okay.
gets crooked.
Thank you. All right, thank you. I mean. What's next?
Let's see. Covered that you're suffering terrible bad with your back and buttocks and mid thigh. We covered the painting furniture. Oh, we're up to how your mother spoils me and how it upset
Why are
me.
you smiling like that?
Because I think it is so funny that your sister got all bent out of shape at how much your mom spoils me.
Right. So this segment
Because-
is about you.
It's about your mom. It's about your mom.
That's why you're all smiling.
So
me.
we
I'm
didn't
so
do a
sorry.
podcast last week because the schedule was thrown all off and everything. Because Ace and I had to go back to Louisiana for the funeral of our first radio boss and mentor and friend. He had passed. His name was Hollywood. Not his given name, that was a radio name. His real name's Dwight, and Dwight had passed. So we went back for the funeral. And I didn't think anything was different in the way that your mom was behaving toward me. She had, they picked me up at the airport Thursday night when I got there, and we went to their house, and she had sloppy joes made for me, her homemade sloppy joes. And they were delicious, and she served it up to me, and when I needed something else, she would grab it. And
Okay.
your dad was part of that too. I mean, they were thrilled that I was there.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely
I'm sure they were.
overjoyed.
I mean, the only time you come is for
Overjoyed.
funerals. We discussed that.
Yeah.
And there you are.
By
A
the way,
funeral.
do you think I jinxed Hollywood?
I don't know.
Because last podcast we were talking about how I hadn't been there in so long, and your mom was complaining
Yeah.
about it because she loves me so much.
Oh my gosh.
And then I said the only time I go back is for funerals, and then he died.
I know. You think you have that much power?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
It did seem to come. The news came out of nowhere. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So again,
Sorry,
somebody
Hollywood.
passing away, you're gonna take the credit for that?
Credit? No,
Yeah.
I'm taking the blame.
Blame. It's all about you.
Yeah. So anyway, I hadn't even made it home yet, back here to North Carolina, before Jodi's sister Christy had called her, complaining about how much their mom, dotes on me and spoils me.
She wasn't
so to speak.
complaining. She just was laughing about it.
Sounded to me like she was
She was
complaining.
laughing
She was
about
jealous.
it. She was laughing about it. Yeah.
She's jealous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, tell them what she said about when I was going to Christy and Chuck's house for dinner. What your mom, the conversation between them.
So they were cooking for y'all on Saturday to come out, and
My brother and me.
yeah,
He was with me.
yeah, to my sister's house, and then my parents were coming out there, and my sister said, or my mom said something about a dessert, or somebody said something about dessert, and she said, "Well, I'm not going to have a dessert," and my mom said, "Well, Richie likes to have something sweet, a dessert," and then my sister pretty much said, "Then you can fix it because I'm not. So she baked his favorite brownies.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
And I appreciate it so much. So much. Because I'm not used to that kind of treatment. Like being able to have somebody do something that I like. I don't ever get that.
I know the feeling.
I mean, I can't tell you the last time that somebody close to me in my life, especially a woman, would
Right.
do something that I actually like
Right.
or enjoy or something special that I, when it's not even my birthday or something.
Right. I know. Me either. I feel you. I got it. I know.
I know you were just talking, and I don't know if you heard it or not, but the alarm on either the washer or dryer just went off. Do we need to pause so you can go take care of that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
I heard it. I heard it.
Did you hear it, Todd?
I heard it.
Okay. Because we can pause and pick it back up.
Well, you can go take care of it because my
I don't
back
know-
hurts.
I don't know how to do that.
You're so rude.
Oh my God.
You are.
Whatever. I'm
What?
rude.
You
I'm
are.
rude.
You are. You're ridiculous.
So you haven't been anywhere today, obviously?
Not yet.
Not yet. Where are you going? What's your day plan?
I have a few errands to run. That's all.
Errands. That's all I
you
need to know is
That's all
errands.
you need to know. Yep.
Okay.
Errands.
Okay.
Yep. That's all you need to know.
Mr. Todd.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a favor, please?
Sure.
I'm gonna get you the keys to Jodi's car, and I need you to go get something out of there for me.
Okay.
Because I thought she was going somewhere and she would have already seen it, but obviously she didn't. Hang on. Jodi, say something. Talk to them. Whatever.
Okay. Well. What do we want to talk about?
Oh, this is awesome.
Let's talk about how he is. He's being a butt.
This one's
Today.
unlocked.
All right.
He's on my
what am I
nerves.
getting? Well, I
You'll see
know
what
it.
it is.
Sometimes this is
It's right there
daily.
in front of the steering wheel. Okay, I'm back. He'll be back in a
You put
second.
something in my car?
I had something.
It's something scary, isn't it?
Just because it's spooky season, you think I would be
Oh my
trying
God,
to
I
scare you?
can't. Yes, you're so mean.
I am. I'm so mean.
I'm scared.
When do I scare you with anything? I don't do that. I don't scare you with anything.
Oh.
Oh, it's this. Now, seeing the way that you've been acting to me today, read that for the people, what that says, that I left in your car.
I love you, and you are the most beautiful and sexy. Did you have trouble spelling that, Bliss? Sexiest woman in the world. I'm so proud of you. Well, that is very sweet.
I know.
Did you plan this so that?
No.
Okay.
No, because I figured you'd be up and going somewhere today,
Oh,
and
that's
you
so
would have already
nice.
found it.
Listen, you do.
I'm not showing it now as the meaning that I had for you to find it earlier. Now I'm showing you that you should feel like crap that you've been mean to me
Don't be
in this little segment
Yeah.
that we've had
But
of
you
the
haven't
podcast.
been mean to me?
No,
Okay.
not in the least.
All right. Well, anyway.
And I'm already getting listeners and viewers are writing in, and they're saying, "What's wrong with Jodi today?
Oh, okay.
Why is she in such a funk?" Is what and we're not. This hasn't even been broadcast yet, and they're writing that in
All
DMs.
right. Anyway, you do that a lot. I have a whole drawer full of notes that you leave me, and it's very sweet.
Right? Yeah, but
But what?
I just thought that I would, point out how the treatment today is undeserved from you. And no, I didn't have trouble spelling sexiest. I just accidentally made a stray mark on there and I had to fix it. But
Because it says sexist.
yeah, I know. I was
I'm
trying
a
to.
sexist.
Yeah, you are a sexist.
Sexist woman. Mm-hmm. And you are the most beautiful and sexist woman in the world.
Well,
Now
Where
what?
are you going now?
I know. What the heck?
I need to correct something. I'm gonna correct it.
Okay.
Here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out that part and that part and all of that. And now that's my new sentiment. It's all been corrected. It's all been marked out.
Oh no! I thought it was gonna be something scary because I hate scary stuff.
And I don't leave things to scare you.
I know, but
I don't play those tricks.
I know. I do. That's what's bad is I'm scared, but I love to do things like that to people.
Yeah. We have this really creepy doll that. Did your friend
You want me to go
give
get
you
her?
that? Yeah, go
Let
get
me
the
go
doll.
get her.
And Jodi will leave that doll
She's so creepy.
in the bed. Like I'll go pull the covers down in the bed at night, and that thing will be lying in the bed there. It's crazy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she does that kind of stuff to me. But you know,
You're laughing.
but she is devious, and she is more scared of Chucky, that Chucky doll thing, than anything in the world. And I have never even thought about.
Oh my God.
I've never even thought about leaving a Chucky lying around for her to find or look at in the
Here's
bed
one,
or
yes.
whatever. But she leaves this in there, and then she thinks it's funny. Like she would put it in our son's.
She's so big.
She'd put it in our son's shower, and then when he pulled the shower curtain back, it would scare him. Now imagine pulling the
Hey
covers
girl,
back.
you want to sit with us?
Pull the covers back, and that thing's lying there looking up at you.
Whoop.
Here, put the. There you go.
She's like, hey.
She kind of bad though. She's pretty. But just not if you're not
What's that
expecting
surgery
her.
people are getting where this is in and that's out?
I don't know.
Something.
Right there.
What's
I
that
don't know
called?
what it's called.
Wait. Brazilian butt lift? BBL.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, her pants are splitting. But yeah, she's
I didn't do that.
fun. I've hit her in the shower when our son has gone in and he pulls it back and she's sitting there.
One time on my birthday, 'cause I leave for work early in the mornings, and it was my birthday one year, and I opened my truck door, and there is a giant inflatable, that black Spider-Man
Yeah.
in the driver's seat of the truck. It scared the crap out of me. Because I get startled easily anyway.
That was mean.
I know, I would hate that. But
And I do have one thing that I've talked to Riggins about it, and it would be a classic, hilarious, scare somebody thing. And I've always said I'm going to do it to Jodi, and then I never do. I always back out because I don't want to.
what?
Well, I'm not going to tell you now because I may do it someday.
Oh no.
You just always have to be looking over your shoulder. And that sometimes can be scarier than actually doing it.
Did you see the creepy girl on the swing?
I took a picture of it today. What is she, in kindergarten or something? I don't know why you think she's...
Shut up.
She's not a real girl.
No, like
Jodi hates kids.
if you go down this road, she's sitting in a swing on their tree, and it's like she's got this old gown on, and her hair's black, and she's got a scary face. It's for Halloween.
Yeah.
On the way you and I came in?
I stopped and
It
took a
is
picture of it.
so scary.
That's why you got here before I
I was
did.
about to say, I
Yeah.
wonder where you went.
I pass it all the time. Every time I'm like, ugh, ugh. Every time. The other day though, she was turned. Yeah, like it had the swing had
Like it was
got
moving.
twisted
The
for-
swing was moving.
Yes.
That's awesome. I was talking about that on the air today, and somebody wrote in to the show and said that they have one, and it actually swings, and it goes la 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 la.
I just got chills.
And then a guy in Texas that was in the news today because he created a skeleton that throws up, it vomits.
Ew.
He got a water pump and hooked it up to the skeleton, and he put food coloring in the water, so it pukes. Looks like it's puking blood into a trash can.
Gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not my thing.
While we're sitting here in TJ and Jodi's house, you can't tell it by watching or listening to us on the app, but the house smells delicious because I have a pork Boston butt in the crock pot. And we
so good.
barbecuing tonight. And you know, a Boston butt is not a butt; it's actually a pork shoulder. It's not like actual buttocks. But I did that this morning. I got that going before I left for work.
I can smell it when I woke up. It's delicious.
It's going to be delicious. And you are going to do those pumpkin cinnamon rolls?
Just one can, yeah. I am.
Why do you have to say it that way? Just one
There's
can.
2 in there.
Right. So,
One can.
so don't, get your fat ass too excited because I'm only doing one
No,
can.
I'm saving the other can for the kids because they're coming home for fall break. Well, I'll see if if they're good.
Well, you think they may not be good?
I don't know. I never
Oh,
know.
aren't
You
they
think
the regular Pillsbury canned cinnamon rolls,
Like
but they're pumpkin flavored?
like Cinnabon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think they'll be
Yeah,
good?
that'll be great. As a matter of fact, I'm going to eat both cans. And I actually may take some of the icing upstairs and just wallow in it in the bed.
Fabulous.
That's hot.
Enjoy.
Now, if you hadn't said just one can, I would have gone in and eaten the other one raw.
You still can. Go ahead.
All right. And so we had a little confusion because I decided we had a plan, and when Jodi's plans get off, she's the type A personality. If any little thing, she's not thrown, but she wants to know why and what's going on. Because last night when I went to bed, she was going to turn the crock pot on at 10. I had to season the thing, get it in the crock pot, and she was going to turn it on at 10 this morning, and then it would be ready later in the afternoon
6.
for dinner. And then when I got up this morning, there was a note that said, turn on crock pot at 10. Well, then I got to thinking, I didn't want it sitting out of the refrigerator for, 3 or so hours before Jodi got
But
up.
hang on, it wouldn't have. What you do is you put it in there and you put that in the refrigerator, and then I take it out of the refrigerator and turn it on
Right.
at 10.
But there was no room in the refrigerator.
There is out there.
Well,
I made
I'm
sure.
trying to go to work. I was trying to get to work.
All right. Well, anyway,
And-
I made room.
Right. But it doesn't matter because I thought of a better way,
Okay.
which is to go ahead and get it done earlier in the afternoon, and then I can shred it and season it and do all of that stuff.
Right.
And then when it's time for dinner, when our guests arrive, all I got to do is just reheat it, or either keep it on warm in the crock
Yeah,
pot.
just keep it on warm.
Yeah, but first thing this morning, you went on and turned on the crock pot.
No,
Yeah.
I said I thought you wanted me to turn it on at 10.
Well, it had a tone.
It was
Your
a text.
Your text had a tone.
It was a text. I just said, thought you wanted me to turn it on at 10. And then you said that about the refrigerator, being out of the refrigerator, and I was thinking, well, it won't be out of the refrigerator. Okay.
I can't run everything, Jodi. I need a little help from time to time. In case you haven't noticed that yet.
Yeah. I noticed.
Oh, and did you pay Miss Vicky for my haircut that I got yesterday?
But you didn't remind me.
Yeah, I did. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, I did.
But I told you today.
No, I told you today.
No, I told you. You asked me, did you get your haircut yesterday? And I said yes.
And you go, ooh.
Right. So
Hey,
that's,
Vicky.
yeah. So then I told you. I
All
reminded
right,
you.
well, I paid her. Yes, I did.
So you see, we live exciting lives together.
I mean, we really do.
I mean, just think about what we've covered in these last 25 minutes or so. Jodi's got sciatica.
Ooh.
She's been painting furniture that we're all super excited
Y'all would
about.
love my before and after of that.
Well, we can post that
Okay.
when you're finished with all the afters.
I'm finished
Yeah.
with 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send them to me. I'll put them in the video.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture of the little girl in the swing too. So
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
put that up. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Then we talk about crock pot meals, which all young people are into. You know, that's the young and the hip. Talking about crock pot meals.
Crock pot meals.
And Venmo and Miss Vicky for my haircut.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get much more living on the edge than what we're doing.
We're
here.
crazy kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to get crazier.
I know.
Maybe you should take a picture of the food you make tonight, too.
It's not going to be pretty, I don't think.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hey, just see what it looks like now. A half-cooked pork butt in the crock pot. Bet it looks so delicious.
Yeah. It was big, too.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh,
What?
nothing. Only you turn
Okay.
a big pork butt into something gross.
All right. Just so you don't think a big pork butt is gross enough on its own?
This necklace keeps choking me. Sorry. Side note.
So that's something the necklace and I have in common.
Choking me? That's not funny. That's not.
Oh, I should have laughed. I'm sorry.
No. It's not funny.
All right. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
More from TJ and Jodi's house next. What's Share Funny? It's a show from TJ that's funny enough to share on social media. Hear Share Funny live from 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central each weekday morning on the Ace and TJ button. Available on our app and now on iHeartRadio. Let's go. It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.
All right. Here we are. Last segment of the week. Oh, almost knocked Jody's doll off.
Is she in the
you-
picture?
She was earlier, not right now.
Oh, okay.
You can hold her
So-
beside you, though.
It's okay.
So when we miss a week, like we did last week because of that funeral that I caused, do you
Oh my goodness.
do you feel like you get out of a rhythm, like you're not like throws you out of your routine and getting settled back in today? Did it seem different or anything?
No, but I do like to not get off of recording on the day we are supposed to record. I do not like that. And you saw what happened when we did that, Mr. Todd?
What happened?
We got messed up. Like we couldn't
How?
catch up because we were supposed to do.
Yeah, we did 2 in a week.
Yeah, but
We're back to Thursdays now.
Yeah, we got to do Thursdays. We got to stick
Yeah.
to that.
and we have the big new video project that will be coming when we move into our new house.
Yes.
And the great thing about that, the interesting part that you'll want to keep up with is how long we'll actually get to stay in our new house before they take it away from us.
True. That's horrible.
I know. I'm just saying. I
Well,
mean,
way to be positive.
That's a good part.
well,
Jeez.
I mean, Josh's Farmers Market can't pay our entire house note
No.
and then everything else. We need
Yeah.
some more sponsors up on here.
We do.
How's that steak and
I'm.
Um,
Oh yeah, Jody's been going on some calls and selling advertising and stuff. It's a new thing.
I've been doing a lot.
I know.
Oh, and I was on the show Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regan
Yeah.
was so nervous about that.
I apologize for people because I know they're sick of seeing and hearing me.
No, they're not.
I think they are.
So were you in there the whole time?
Yes.
The whole, like from 6 to 9?
Yes, sir.
3 hours?
I got there at 5:50 a.m.
Why did he want you in there the whole time?
I don't know.
I thought he was just.
I was there from 6 to 9.
Oh.
He ran out of there before I did. You
Oh,
know how
yeah.
he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. See you later. Like, I'm telling you, it was 9:02.
He's very shy.
Okay. So yeah, I was there. And I left there and I thought, you know what? Oh my gosh, it's 9:20 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna treat myself to some chicken mini little biscuit things at Chick-fil-A. Went through there. Did I not say that right?
No, I'm just wondering if people can hear you.
Oh, and then it's chicken minis, and then I went there, and then I ran over to Lowe's and got some hardware for the thing I had painted. Came home, took a big nap.
So you had without the errands, you had a day like me.
Yeah.
If you'd have just come home and taken a nap, then that would have been
Yeah.
my day.
Oh, and I came back and put that piece of furniture together, but then I took a nap.
So did you pick on Riggins and all like you normally do, or did you just have conversations with him on the radio?
We just had conversations. I think one time he got a little.
What
I
does
said
that mean?
something about his dog, and oh my lord.
What did you say?
Because he was talking about how if the dog doesn't go to the bathroom on Friday or something, his whole weekend's ruined. And I was like, so do you like hover over the dog, like? And he goes, hover. Oh. And I said, oh. I mean, I don't know. He said.
So are there days when his dog doesn't go to the bathroom?
All I'm telling you is if his dog does not potty, like poo poo, on Friday,
I got it.
then he worries and stares at him all weekend. Like it ruins his weekend.
Even if he gets up and does it Saturday morning?
Yeah, and
Let
then
the dog
he
poops?
said something smart like, "You're a helicopter parent." I said, "Well, look how good our kids turned out. They're fine." So other than that, no, he was just, you can't say anything about his dog, really.
I know.
So I just asked, did he stare at it when it doesn't poo poo?
Well,
Because it ruins his weekend.
but
And then he's got to take it to the thing where he sprays
Yeah.
him, and I don't know.
but you're not a helicopter parent.
He said I
We
was.
have helicopter kids.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to fly away, and they just keep getting right on,
Yeah.
They want to be helicoptered. That's the problem.
But I'm not a helicopter parent.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
No.
You don't really think I am?
Mm-mm. No, that would drive me crazy.
Because what
if you were.
entails a helicopter parent?
Someone who is always there, making sure that, like cutting their meat for them, that kind of thing. Following them to school, making sure that
Following them.
Yeah, like making sure they get to school okay, and just being hovering over them all the time.
Sure.
That's what basically hovering over the kids.
But now that they're gone, I'm like,
Yeah,
go.
and you didn't hover over them when they were growing up either.
I mean, I did make sure
mean-
they got to school and all those things.
Yeah, but I mean,
did
but you
hover
weren't.
over boy with his grades.
No, I mean not like that. But when I had to tell you that he can cut his own pancakes,
Yeah, that was a problem.
you don't have to cut up his pancakes for him, or when you
His
finally stopped taking Lainey's clothes in the winter when she was getting dressed or getting ready for school, and you take them and put them in front of the fireplace so they were warm when she put them on, stuff like that.
Aw.
Yeah,
I know.
but
I mean, when she got to the point where I'd carry her down the stairs and her foot was at my ankle, it was kind of time to put her down because she was
So-
so big.
so maybe you did have a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm not anymore, though. Like, really?
well, no, they're
like,
grown. I mean, how you gonna helicopter
but
a grown?
they do helicopter us.
Yeah, that's what my whole point was in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
That joke.
Point made.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we gotta go. Bye.
It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.